equals MC squared is a formula that can take you as a leader to the promised land faster than the speed of light. Shall we put some components harmoniously together and prove that point for you? I think we shall. Good morning to one and all from Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. I'm Eli's dad, and you're invited to join Eli and me as we venture down the yellow brick road known as the Success Highway. Our GPS tells us that we should examine the scientific formula E equals MC squared for a third time as it relates to leadership. Let's do it. E equals MC squared. Entrepreneur equals mindful times can do times current. Eli, it's very popular today to include the word entrepreneur in one's verbiage. But what does it really mean? Now, first of all, aren't we all in business for ourselves? Isn't it essential that you make your individual plans, manage your individual finances, and plan your individual day? So, we're all entrepreneurs to some degree, aren't we? Now, like anything else in life, being an actual entrepreneur depends on the amount of electricity one is employing in a particular endeavor. How strong and laser focused is the current? How intense is the voltage? How mindful of achieving a particular business solution are you? So intensity level is entrepreneurial step one. Step two is the phrase can do. First, you must have some particular skill that helps people successfully complete a specific journey from point A to point B, and that it solves a problem for them. And second, you must have an inner confidence and unflappable arrogance that you can get the job done where others either couldn't or where others didn't even venture to go because of obstacles or a lack of creativity. Eli, as we so often have done previously, we must return to the success formula. There must be a clear, concise vision. When you see yourself accomplishing this vision, it gives you the wherewithal, the confidence, the positive arrogance that you need to achieve. This positive, arrogant mindset empowers you to go where you need to go and do what you need to do unconditionally. It removes your limitations. It empowers you to creatively develop resources that you need but don't possess. It's like sitting in an electric chair where the current is enthusiasm, where your singleness of purpose is definite, clearly defined, and all-consuming. It is living your dream with the passion and emotion that infects your whole being. And the successful completion of the dream is the only thing that makes you feel like a whole being. That is a true entrepreneur. E equals MC squared. Evaluate equals modify times constructive criticism times carefully. Now, Eli, as a leader or as an individual, evaluation is a critical part of the success process. In pursuit of excellence, evaluating has two major components that must be adhered to. First, there must be positive substance offered to advance and modify the cause. Second, the communication method of delivering this positive substance, the constructive criticism, must be carefully weighed and measured to maximum results. Let me give you an example. Eli, on one of my trips as a troubleshooter for a large insurance company, I had a constructive solution for the manager and his staff with some very specific instructions on how to implement a change that they needed. Their unsolved opportunity was that they had built their office to a certain level, but had been struggling to reach the next level of success. They were stuck. My mistake was that the way I gave my suggestion to them sounded more like a critique than anything else. When I saw that my suggestions were not received well, I felt that it was time to take a break. Now, during the break, I asked myself how I would have responded if I were in their position. My conclusion was that I probably would have reacted the same way that they did, because when somebody criticizes you, it's natural to assume a defensive posture. If you want someone to respond to your suggestion, it's better to use a softening statement first. Point out something nice that they've accomplished. You must be sincere, though, when you do this. So after we took that break, I complimented them on what they had already accomplished, and it was significant. I told them that I was tremendously excited for them because I wanted to share with them how to advance to the next level just by tweaking their operation just a little bit. Now I had their attention. So Eli, be a good finder first before you offer suggestions for improvement. E equals MC squared. Employ equals map, marketing action plan, times coach, times complementary. You know, son, it's usually a positive thing when, as an employer, you hire new people. Most of the time, it's because you're expanding your operation. That's a good thing. What factors do you need to consider before you employ somebody new? Whenever you're advancing in new territory, it's always a good idea to consult a map. In a business context, MAP is an acronym for your marketing action plan. Now, you do have a marketing action plan, right? You do have goals and objectives, right? You do have a vision that you sell every day to the workforce to motivate and inspire them, right? And your vision is inspiring, right? Just checking. Okay, now the two obvious decision-making hiring factors are, first, do you have a coach capable of instructing and or directing your new hire? And is the new hire coachable? And second, is the new piece that you want to add complementary to the goal that you want to achieve? Remember, it's reaching the vision, the goal, that is the supreme court in the decision-making process. There's always going to be adjustments that you have to make. Now, certainly, your new hire will be adjusting to a new work environment. But, especially if that new hire is in a supervisory position, the rank and file may need to adjust as well. To maximize your team's results, always anticipate change and how it will affect the chemistry, and most importantly, how it will help you reach your goals as expeditiously as possible. E equals MC squared. Environment equals merge times community times concerned. What are the key factors relevant to establishing the proper environment in the workplace? Always remember, Eli, that the workforce will take on the personality and intensity level of the leader. It is the leader that establishes the height of the bar. Most work environments are divided into different departments. Now, it's essential that each department interact in a friendly and cooperative manner with the other departments. Now, that may sound very basic, but it has been my empirical experience to notice that in the dysfunctional workplace, the various departments are often at odds with each other. it is essential that the entire workforce merge as one community. This means understanding that errors and missteps are going to happen, they're going to occur. It also means responding to these incidents by seeking to correct them without animus. It doesn't mean finger pointing and whining. It means realizing that we act as a team with the common concern, achieving the company vision. Each piece, from a part-timer to the chief executive, is an important piece of the puzzle. Humility, team play, and camaraderie are to be embraced as key factors in a positive environment. The most important means to accomplish this end is to constantly share a worthy vision and sell the dream. E equals MC squared. Enthuse equals modus times concept times charisma. Eli, if you're going to share the vision and sell the dream effectively, you must be creative. Just as it is critical to continually visualize the end result in the individual success process, once again, the key to successful leadership is to transpose those same principles to the group setting. Why? Because universal laws work whether they're being performed consciously or unconsciously, and they work consistently and without prejudice. Thought repetition, therefore, is key in the group setting too. Enthuse with as many modus operandi as you need, and be especially creative. It is the leader's job to continually champion the concept with as many means and as much charisma that can be generated. Your objective is for your people to have one thing on their minds while they're at work, and that is creating the vision. Now, on our next journey together, our subject will be the importance of thinking big and why your mindset is critical to your success. Please honor us with your presence, and please remember to give us feedback, questions, and constructive criticisms. And please tell your friends and your enemies about our channel. You can eliminate your enemies by making them your friends. See if you can guess who our thought of the day is from. Here's the quote. "I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was." Unquote. Yes, Muhammad Ali. And because we never end our meeting on a philosophical note, get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.